Hey there everybody, friendly Neighborhood Webhead here. And well, it's been quite a bit since Avengers Endgame released in theaters, and now that the spoiler ban has been lifted, there's just so much to talk about. And well, one of the things that I had on my mind from the very get-go, the two times that I've seen this film now, is regarding Bruce Banner and the Hulk. I really thought that I just thought that the character development for Hulk in this film was insane. And it helped round out the mini trilogy that was set up in Thor Ragnarok, continued into Infinity War, and then ended in Endgame. And well, in this video, I just want to discuss a little bit about Hulk and what I really loved about him in this film. So let's get down to it. So basically, after Thanos is killed by Thor, and after the 5-year time skip, everyone has pretty much gone their separate ways. So, before we actually see Hulk, we just think that he's still as Bruce Banner. But then, when Scott, Natasha, and Steve are looking for someone to be able to hack into the whole time heist prospect, and seeing as how Tony refuses, they turn to Bruce Banner. But the pleasant surprise is, he's actually in the form of the Hulk. And then Bruce proceeds to explain how during the 5 years, he started to think of the Hulk less of as a disease and more of as a cure. And so, that resulted in him combining the brains and the brawn to form Professor Hulk, which is the most controlled state of the Hulk form he's had. And literally, the first time that I saw this film, and I saw him with clothes and with glasses and all chill and eating these huge bowls, breakfast bowls at the diner they were in, I was laughing my ass off. But at the same time, I was just amazed. And you could tell right on that Hulk's face was as different as it has ever been in the MCU films. Because just like with Josh Brolin's Thanos, it looks like Marvel Studios really went all in on the motion capture, to really convey Mark Ruffalo's facial features into the Hulk, to further cement the whole concept of Bruce and the Hulk having merged into one whole being. And I thought that was particularly badass. And really, for his role in Endgame, I really liked how he had some really beefy character development and screen time. And you really got to see how Bruce Banner and the Hulk's consciousness merged. And I really like the personality because it's like a really chill version of the Hulk, and it was just awesome. And then, having him help with the time heist, and then him having his most badass moment wielding Tony's Infinity Gauntlet and using the stones to bring back the fallen heroes, that was all sorts of major badass. He didn't fight all that much, or at least we didn't see him fight all that much, and that one instant where they traveled back to New York for the battle against the Chitauri, it was funny because he saw his past self and he was embarrassed, and when he tried to emulate his past self, he was all, very, calm and subdued, and that was just hilarious. I felt so torn for him, though, when Natasha sacrificed herself for the Soul Stone, because the woman that he loved basically is never coming back, and you could see how torn he was, and you could see, his calm rage. It was just heartbreaking, just seeing him so heartbroken. And well, honestly, I just really, really loved Professor Hulk in Endgame, and I really hope that he's more prominent in the future, and I hope that he remains a pivotal part of the Avengers, because with his intellect, he could be able to help the team forward in future installments. He could be a sort of guiding hand for the new Avengers, because it does seem as though the franchise will head towards that direction now that we have the likes of Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, and Black Panther filling the ranks of the old heroes. And I don't know, but seeing Hulk with Mark Ruffalo's face, I don't know why it just reminded me of Shrek. I was just laughing to myself. That was just a random thought I had in my head. But yeah, Professor Hulk was amazing in this movie. I mean, seriously, who would have ever thought that we would get to see a calm, non-rage-filled version of the Hulk on the big screen? Because I certainly didn't think we'd see it. But I am very happy that we finally got to see that play out in Endgame. And it was a very pleasant surprise, probably one of the best surprises in the film, out of the many plot twists and surprises that the film had in store. But the question here is, will he remain as the Hulk, or will he turn back into Bruce Banner? Because in Thor Ragnarok, he said that if he turned into the Hulk one more time, that, you know, that he would just probably stay as the Hulk forever. Even though in Infinity War he managed to get back into to revert back into Bruce Banner. But, that's like one of the big questions left after Endgame. And I think that what's really amazing regarding Hulk's character is that since he's still a major player at the end of Endgame, even though he has a messed up arm because of his use of Tony's Infinity Gauntlet and by using the stones to bring the fallen heroes back, there's still potential for Hulk in the future. And I'm excited to see whether that'll be in another solo film, which I would hope, because there's just so much potential for Hulk now that he's tapped into his Professor Hulk persona, now that he has the brains and the brawn. Or he could just show up in other, like, ensemble pieces, like future Avengers films, or in other heroes' films, just like how he appeared in Thor Ragnarok. The future is literally ripe with potential. But anyways, let me know what you all thought about this. Do you think that Hulk has a bright future in the MCU, or do you think he'll be retired? Or do you think, like, the character will not be touched upon for a good long while? Whatever you think, let me know in the comment section below. And if you like this video, please make sure to subscribe. And stay tuned, because I'm going to be dishing out some more discussion videos for stuff in Endgame. I'll try to upload regularly, but, if the uploads are a bit slow, I apologize. But I will try my best to keep up with the uploads. But anyways, this has been Friendly Neighborhood Webhead, signing out.